Good morning, everyone. Commenting on today's gospel, St. Augustine says that we are like a ship. As a vessel on the sea is exposed to 1,000 dangers, pirates, shallows, hidden rocks, tempests, so we in this life are encompassed with perils arising from the temptations of hell, from the occasion of sin, from the scandals of bad counsel of others, from human respect, and, above all, from the passions of our fallen nature. This should not cause us to lose confidence. Rather, says St. Augustine, when you find yourself assaulted by a violent passion, take whatever steps you can to avoid the occasions of sin and place your reliance totally on God. When the tempest is violent, the pilot never takes his eyes from the light which guides him to port. In like manner, we should keep our eyes always turned to God, who alone can deliver us from the many dangers to which we are exposed. My brothers and sisters, if we ever find ourselves in the midst of a storm, whether it be today or any day in our life, it's important to, even though Christ was rebuking the passengers on the ship, it's important that we turn to Christ regardless. We let him know what the danger is, what's going on, and he's going to calm that storm for us. He will very literally wake up, tell the storm to be quiet, be still, and then it's gone. He has command over the storms of our life. But do we trust him enough to be able to listen? To whatever he tells us to do that will actually calm those storms? Do we trust him enough that he will do what he says? That he has always been faithful and will always do what he says? It can be hard to trust God, especially in the midst of a storm, because usually we're so freaked out, we're so not focused on him that we're focused on what's going on, that it's hard to trust him. And so it's important then that when the storm isn't raging, that we spend time trying to trust God more and more so that it becomes second nature. So it's just, even if it's out of mere habit that we trust him, by the time the storm comes, then still we trust him. It's what we call virtue. But the thing is that he also tells us the same thing that he tells that storm. He tells us to be quiet and to be still, to be calm, not to be restless and fidgeting and wandering and jumping up and down, excitable. He wants us to be here with him now, quietly, still. And so he tells us today, just like he told that storm, quiet, be still.